Hello? What's up, Eggwash? Hi, dude. What's up, Trash Man? What's up, bro? What's up, Cream Puffs? Hey, guys. Good 1 a.m. in the morning, bro. My sleep schedule was so good, and I think I might have fucked it up by taking like a 2-hour nap in the evening. So, that's probably not good. And I am low-key a little bit tired, so I could fall asleep. But I don't want to, bro. I wanna hop on stream and do stuff. I'm going to bed. Good night, bro. What's up, guys? What's up, Wall Monsters? What's up, Fan? What's up, Hotline Bling? What's up, Wayclient? What's up, Swagger? Play Siege? Dude, I forgot that shit exists. What's up, R8s? What's up, Anaya? Hey, guys, what's up? What are you guys up to? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Your hair is so long. Beautiful horse hair. Aw, thanks. What's up, Bushin? What's up, Vetrol? I'm not gonna lie. Uh, can you play Overwatch, please? Should I? Should I? No. Overwatch. OMFG. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. When we're playing Metal Gear 2, okay, I thought, like, okay, we're not done with it. I think we're like a good way in. But I think Metal Gear 2 is so underrated. Like, I used to think like Peace Walker was kind of underrated. No, Metal Gear 2 is like actually underrated. It's actually like so good. But people don't want to try it out. Do you like it more than 5? Oh yeah. I think story-wise and like the actual substance of like what's happening and like the story, like yeah, it's like it feels like an actual Metal Gear game. Metal Gear 2 actually feels more of like a Metal Gear game than Metal Gear Solid 5 in my eyes. And I'm not even done with it, but it's actually already so good. I like it a lot. Maybe I'm biased because I don't really like MGS5. I think MGS5 feels the most like a Metal Gear game in like the first hour, like in the hospital. But after that, I don't know. But bro, Metal Gear 2 is so good, bro. I want a remake of this. What's up, Vampcross? I was like listening to the soundtrack. Okay, when we were playing the first one, like it just kept on playing the same song over and over again, and we were going insane. Like, okay, I get it. Like that shit is like annoying. But Metal Gear 2 is actually so good. I wanna play more of it. Like it gives very like 19, like what does it get? It gives me like Terminator vibes. But like the the aura of this game is so good. I hate whenever you prefer an older game and people say it's because of nostalgia. No, for real, bro. I remember I was like, bro, I like the OG Silent Hill 2 more than Silent Hill 2 remake, and people said I was blinded by nostalgia. It's like, bro, I literally played Silent Hill OG like 2 years ago, 3 years ago for the first time. Like I don't have nostalgia for that shit. I literally played that shit 3 years ago. Like I'm literally playing this right now, dude. This is so good. This game is so good. Maybe 4 years ago. It's because of nostalgia. Should I play it right now? Like, tell me this beat isn't crazy. Mecha Chameleon? What is Mecha Chameleon? I need to look into it. Don't waste your money on me. Don't waste your money on me. Who made the OSC? I don't know. MGS4 to come out? No, I was playing the Metal Gear 2, like when you get the bird. No, when you talk to Holly. Talk to Holly. This song was so good when you talk to Holly. Dude, this game is so good. I already like it a lot. It feels like a Metal Gear game, because it is. Of course, the only thing that's like outdated is like the gameplay and everything. But for its time too, like a MSX game, the gameplay is still pretty like they have like the crouching and everything. Now I'm drinking mouthwash, yeah. Hide and seek where you paint yourself. Oh yeah, I literally just saw that. Maybe I'll get it. But yeah, Metal Gear 2 I think is like super underrated too. Like low key, like I was whenever I would like watch like people's Metal Gear like tier rankings, they would low key put Metal Gear 2 like really high, like really up there. I'm like, no way, like is it actually that good? It really is like pretty, like it is pretty fun. I look like young Alex G, really? Wow. Should I keep playing? It does have that Terminator vibe. It's because it's like the 80s, like 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Literally came out in 1990. That's crazy. Okay, we'll play some more of it. Ghost drink 7-Up flavor? No. OG Resident Evil 2 after? I want to do all three. Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Let's go on like a Unkslop like marathon. OG Resident Evil. I really want to tap into Tomb Raider 2 because that remake looks fun. I want to tap into that. Also, look at this. I switched to having it on Steam. Shader glass. Boom. 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 And then boom. Boom. How does that look? But yeah, I kind of want to tap into OG I want to tap into OG Tomb Raider as well. $20 stream streak? OG Final Fantasy? Okay, you see, OG Final Fantasy is low-key a little bit intimidating. Because I've never really tapped into like turn-based combat like that before. So I wonder if I could do it. I could probably do it if I sit down and do it. I could do turn-based. Go to bed? I should. But I low-key took a little bit of a nap, so I'm up. Dude, like, just look at the vibe of this game, bro. Like, Metal Gear 2 is actually kind of peak already. I want to see when they pull up with Gray Fox. It feels really similar to the remake, really? That's sick. The art in this game is so, like, beautiful, too. Look at that shit, bro. Somebody hand drew that shit. Somebody did that art by hand. Can we stop with this shit? Can you stop with the streamer shit? So fucking cool. Dun 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 dun. This is way better than the Metal Gear 1 fucking just listen to that shit all day. Mr. Kojima. I was low-key on my Kojima hating arc, but now he's equalized into being a neutral for me. I'm like, alright, whatever, bro. Okay, mijo. Did you beat it? No, not yet. It's just the intro is so good that I want to watch it. Alright, let's just play. What's up, Alex? What's going on, bro? I'm a good 3 hours into this. The YouTube playthrough that is on YouTube did it in an hour and a half. I'm like a good 3 hours. So I'm with Gustavo right now. Okay, that was kind of bullshit. The girl from the women's bathroom. I forgot you gotta look at the radar on the top. What type of vibe does this game give me? What's up, MILF? Oh shit. Gustavo, watch out. I think we're stuck here. Oh fuck, go, go, go. I can't crouch when I'm with her. This gives me mustard in my ass crack vibes. Dried up saliva in my asshole vibes. It is very like, it literally kind of just is MGS1, bro. 8-bit MGS1. Dr. Madnar. Oh, Gustavo Snake. Doctor, you alright? You've lost some weight, Madnar. And you haven't changed a bit, Snake. Snake, we must hurry. Dr. Marv is waiting. You mean Marv is still alive? I thought I could escape through this passageway, but the elevator won't open from the inside. You and the doctor get behind me. We're moving out. No, wait, Snake. I have something to give you. I swiped it. Ooh. Keycard level 5. I'll follow you. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here. Following you like Pokemons. What's in this tunnel? We're escaping through the tunnel. Dr. Madnar and Gustavo. I can't go on, I must rest a little. Oh shit. Snake? Alright, we'll take a short break. Please excuse me, I have some business to take care of. What? Where's he going? How odd. Give the guy a break, he's an old man, he can't handle it like he used to. No, I mean us. A world-renowned scientist, a former Olympic athlete, and an ex-special agent trudging together through a sewer. Fate can be funny sometimes. Fate? Yes, perhaps you're right. You know, when I was a little girl, my mother used to tell me stories about Poland during World War II, with the Warsaw Uprising. Spent days in the sewers under the city fleeing from the Nazis. Her skin and her clothes were caked black and with mud. Could not even see her face. My mother and I were much alike. We were both haunted by war. Why'd you quit squatting and join the STB? You'd think an Olympic medalist would get the royal treatment even in the East. Not exactly. There was something about the ice that felt cold. The ice? Dude, doesn't the CRT look so good with the art? This game makes me feel like a goat again. What's up, Dolly Finn? Wait, let me see how it looks like without it. Looks pretty good. No blarps. Snake, are you married? Ooh. I have nobody. No, I don't have a family. You? I'm all alone. It's not because I like being single, either. Bro. She's telling you right now, Snake. What's he gonna say? What about a boyfriend? Once, only once. I thought about getting married. Back when I was still skating. Are you up? I took a little nap. What's up, Sally? A Western man. His name was Frank Hunter. He was handsome, well-mannered, intelligent, but always afraid. Marhaba. Am I saying that right? I would have thrown it all away for him, my family, skating, everything. I would have followed him anywhere. He would have defected? Yes. It was not to be. The West rejected my bids for asylum at the last minute. Some sort of political reasons I still don't understand. Party didn't have room for you to have this all the time. What is the STB? That was some bathroom break. I don't trust Dr. Madnar. Where did he go? Let's go, Snake. He went somewhere. He went to go take a shit. He went to go take a shit, really, huh? Really? Actually, that's true. I take shits all the time. Maybe he just poopy. Hold up, let me scout it out with my binoculars. Looks like we're good. Yeah, I like this shit a lot. Which truck do we get into here? We go into this one. Oh fuck! Oh, there's mines everywhere. Be careful, guys. Watch out, guys. There's mines here. I can't go in it with... Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of mines here, bro. Careful. The bridge. Let me go first. I haven't got long to live anyway. No one won't miss me if I fall. Damn, bro, alright. What the fuck? Dr. Madnar? That's alright, you can come across. See you on the other side. It's safe, Snake. Hurry and cross over. What the fuck? Gustava. She just got blown up. Learn to plant my 2 feet on the ground and walk. Frank. Metal Gear? It's right here in front of me. Snake, it's me, Gray Fox. Oh shit. Gray Fox. This bridge is closed. I'm taking Madnar with me. Holy fuck. Tell you what, Snake, for old time's sake, I'll do you a favor and let you live. If you get your sorry carcass out of here. You hear me? Go. Home. Now. Gray Fox. Damn, bro. Gustava dead. They took Madnar. The veranda in a tower building they use for parachute jump training? Yeah. If you have a hang glider, you can jump there over the crevice. There should be a hang glider on the east side of the first floor of the Zanzibar building. I saw it once at Thanksgiving. See ya. Bye. Damn. First time seeing Gray Fox be normal? Yeah, and is human before he turns into a cyborg. I feel like MGS1 probably hits a lot better if you play these games first. Cause that's supposed to be like the big reveal. So I gotta go to they gotta remake these games. I gotta go to I gotta find the hang glider. Looks like I can't go anywhere from here though. I really thought these games wasn't related to MGS. No, they're the first MGS games, and they're still super important to the lore. It's kind of crazy. You could even argue that they're like the most important games lore-wise. Remakes of them would be so far. The east side of the Zanzibar building. That's like... Where's that at? Am I in the Zanzibar building? I don't know what building this is. What's up, Hot Alpha? Hop on CS? No, I'm good. It's all past me now. I'm not able to play games like that anymore. The water jug things you buy? Yeah. Because they were all out. Wait. Let me look up the guide real quick. Let me look up the guide real quick, just real quick. I want to see what building I'm supposed to be in. Dun, 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 dun. You fell asleep for a second? Bro, go to sleep. I gotta backtrack. How do I get out of here, though? Oh, I know where to go out here. I think. What do you guys think about the art in this game? I think it's really good. It's mid. Alright. Wait, right here. Foxhound. The east side of dude, like even the like Snake's dialogue, I I have David Hayter's voice in my head. Oh shit. Oh my god, that guy just died to a mine. He literally just got blown up. What the fuck? Back through the jungle. Dude, I'm like imagining this like remade, like they would low-key, like imagine this being like a whole open, not an open world, like not like MGS5. Think like Ground Zeroes, like everything's like dense and everything, but they actually have these areas like the jungle, like you go out through the jungle and then you go to the desert and then you, bro, that would be fucking sick. Wouldn't be a long game though. They could spread it out, make it a little bit bigger. But a game doesn't have to be super long. It doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like MGS5 where it's like 50 hours long. It doesn't have to be like 50 hours long. Like most of the MGS games are like around like how long are they? Maybe like 8 hours? 9 hours for like a regular playthrough. Remake both games and then release them together? No, I think the Metal Gear games like they're two separate games. I feel like they should be sold as two separate games, just two different remakes. Because like yeah, 8 to 10 hours. If the Metal Gear games are too short in a remake, they could just they could just fill it up with like more shit. Like they could stretch it out, uh stuff like that. Stretch it to like 8 to 10 hours and yeah. Because I don't know. I don't think they should keep it as because they both take place in very different settings. They take place in different time, different eras and everything. Like, bro, even like Final Fantasy 7, they have one OG Final Fantasy 7 and they stretch it out into fucking 3 50-hour long games. I'm not saying they stretch it out that much, but I don't think it's a stretch to think that they could stretch one game like this into like maybe like a 8 to 10 hour game. They could probably do it. They could easily do that. Kojima not gonna do that. Kojima's not even at Konami anymore. The original Final Fantasy 7 is actually 80 hours long. No fucking way. I feel like this game doesn't even need a story adjustment. This game's story is already super, like, enticing. It would just have to be like a gameplay thing and then maybe like stretch it out a bit and put more like tie it a little bit more into the overall lore. But for the most part, I think like the story is already like really good. Peace out, Mitsu. Are these all fake people? That's a real one right there. They're dummies. Okay, I got the hang glider. $80. Oh, well, your personal time to be isn't the same as like the average. Because apparently this game takes like 2 hours or something. Like I looked at some of the playthroughs and it's like an hour and a half. Some are beating it an hour and a half, but I'm already like 4 hours in and I'm not even like halfway. Yeah, 6 hours for me exactly. $47.5 hours. Yeah, you see, if they were able to get an OG Final Fantasy game like that, and then stretch that into 3 times its length in 3 different games, then they could definitely get the OG Metal Gear games like this and stretch it to like 8 to 10 hours. An average Metal Gear game. For sure. Fuck. I don't think I'm even supposed to be here right now. I gotta go back. I don't trust Konami. Yeah, that's why I think that's exactly why they started with Delta, because it was super easy to do. That's why I'm low-key, like, I get their strategy. Delta was super easy to do. All they had to do is put it in Unreal 5, copy and paste it into Unreal 5. And that's it. And the game is fine. There was no way for them to ruin it. But I think as they go on, they're gonna have to like start changing it up a little bit more. Like if they do a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, they're definitely gonna have to like change up the areas and shit. Expand a little bit on the areas. That's gonna it's like their practice rounds to gain people's trust again, that they're capable of making a game again. That's what it seems like they're trying to do. What if they gave it the Resident Evil 1 remake treatment? I think that's low-key what MGS Delta is. Like a modern day Resident Evil 1 remake treatment is low-key literally what MGS Delta kinda is. Like it's the same game, but it's just a graphics. It's just like a graphics. It's just a graphics overhaul. And then like the camera is changed too. But with Delta you could like, I'm just running through this shit. Oh, I can't go until I fucking killed everyone. I started with Final Fantasy VII Remake and I liked it. Well, every Final Fantasy game is a different story. Think about it. Think of Final Fantasy kind of like GTA. Like when you play GTA 4, the GTA 4 story has nothing to do with GTA 5. It's in a completely different like city, different setting, different time era. It's like when you play GTA 6, it's not like a continuation. Like you don't have to play GTA like all of them in order to play GTA 5. You know, you could just play GTA 5. That's kind of what Final Fantasy is like. Like they're set in different types of things like that. Except if there's like Final Fantasy like 10, and then there'll be like Final Fantasy 10-2. That's literally like 10-2, and that's like the next. That's like the next one you play after 10. It's 10-2. So Cloud wouldn't be in Final Fantasy 4 or something? Nah. Cloud's mainly in Final Fantasy 7. But he's really popular and like there's some Final Fantasy games where there's like references and stuff like that. And I think there's a new Final Fantasy game called Final Fantasy Resonance that's shown, and he's in that. So I low-key don't know what that one's about. But yeah, for the most part, it's like that. Like it's like. And like he shows up in like the Kingdom Hearts games, but like that's different. Kingdom Hearts, everybody shows up in there, bro. You got fucking Woody in there and Toy Story and shit. Yeah. That's basically like the best comparison to have is it's like the GTA games. Fart? I farted. I'm supposed to go to the roof. Oh shit. Fuck. Dude, these little like metal panels are so loud that when you step on them they hear you. But yeah, I'm like imagining this game like fully remade and the whole map like mapped out. They could expand it up. They could expand the map a little bit, but like make it like fully like intact that you could like no loading screen or anything. Like you could just like go through. That could be sick. Let me go pee real quick. Bro, what is happening? Am I missing something right now? Why is there music playing? Oh my god, it's fucking Gray Fox. Holy shit. I was about to miss Snake face off with Gray Fox right now because I went to go pee. Gray Fox looks sick. Snake. It's me, Gray Fox. Now I'm afraid our friendship is at an end. That elevator is going to be your tomb. What? Do you hear that sound? That's an assassination team. They specialize in confined spaces. I'm sure you'll put up a good fight. The ceiling. It was nice talking to you one last time, Snake. Over and out. I farted. We got our orders directly from the president. What? Consider this an honor. We only fry the big fish. Oh shit. Got one. What the fuck? I'm a bucket? What the fuck is this? I've never seen that. I'm literally a bucket. Come on, guy. Damn. Keycard level 7. Oh snap, the elevator fell all the way to the bottom. They broke the elevator, bro. Holy shit. That's crazy. Dude, I'm actually liking this game a lot. It's very similar to Metal Gear Solid 1. You're right, it's just 8-bit MGS1. Or is MGS1 just 3D MG2? Let me see how it looks like without the filter. Oh no, it looks so much better with the filter. Double ARPs. Is boss in these games? You'll see. Actually, you want me to spoil it? I mean, you asked the question. Yeah. Wait, which boss? Big boss? WTF? I love that emote. The boss? Oh no. That's like 1964. This game takes place 1999. Alright, so I'm at the top now. And I have, how am I supposed to get to the top now if they broke the elevator? This is the wrong spot that I'm supposed to be in though. Let me call Colonel. Okay, you're not telling me shit. Rest in peace, Gustavo, though. Damn, where do I go now? Wait, what? Okay. Metal Gear 2 is so peak. Okay, this elevator's broken. This gray fox broke it. Oh my god, imagine. Full-on remake with the technology of powerful hardware, where everything is interconnected, with full working elevators and everything. Part 7? Oh shit. compressed as fuck, yeah. Oh my god, they're all just coming through. Go, go, go. He's chasing me. Go, go, go. Keep going up, keep going up. Floor level 11. I gotta go all the way up to the 20th floor. This is literally MGS1, bro. Snake Eater. 13. Oh, they have like little... This music is so good too. Dude, this music is really good. What's up, Dementia? This was peak gaming back then? Bro, this is peak gaming right now. This shit is actually fucking awesome. Ooh, give me that ammo though. What's up, 1414? Oh! They got me, bro. They actually got me with that. Are you serious? That's fucked up. Level 14, there's a trap. Okay. That's my cursor loading. Imagine. No, we're on the last one right here. stream so late now? I also stream super early too. What's up, Maki? Wait, now we're back up here. Now I gotta find a way to get to the... Oh, okay. I know what to do. Here we go. When the wind's blowing north, just for an instant. How do I know when it blows north, though? When the wind blows north. How do I measure where... The funniest mechanic ever, which one? The box? What's up, Young Fine? Just for an instant, the wind goes north. You could also hide in the bucket too. How do I know when the wind blows north, though? Lick my finger. Master Miller. #1 fan. Jump with a glider. They said that I only have one chance, and that's when the wind is blowing north, though. How do I do that? Just jump? Just do it. Alright. It's not letting me. I have the glider though. How do I jump? Hmm. Oh. The gas grenades. I don't have enough. I don't have enough to just keep throwing them, bro. Using SIGs would have been cooler. That's what I'm saying. Which way is it blowing? Oh. Peace out, Wiener. Is it working? If it didn't work, I'm gonna be so sad. Oh my god, it worked. I landed off screen. Yup, exactly. We need that. How do I find him? That was easy. Card 8. If they were to remake this, how would you guys want them to expand this? I would say more weapons. More weapons, what else? Do you still want a top-down view? Probably not. I like the top-down view though, but shit. There's gas. Egg. I don't know what the eggs are for. Okay, I got some eggs. I'm probably gonna have to use them for something. It just sent me all the way fucking back. Are you serious? Bro. Oh my god. It just sent me all the way back. Why is there a snake on my screen? Is this gonna eat my ration? It ate my ration. How do I get rid of it? I got rid of it. I just got trolled by going into that truck because it sent me all the way back. And now I gotta climb that flight of stairs all the way back up, bro. Like, actually. Actually trolled. Does this game look really good? It does look really good. Yep, I gotta go all the way back. I shouldn't have gone in that truck. You don't have the willpower. It's okay. I'm actually enjoying the game though, so. Good morning. Go to sleep, guys. Wait, what? I don't have my glider anymore. How am I supposed to get down? What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't think the snake could eat the glider. How do I go through? What's up, Sakai? Oh, I just farted. Holy shit, I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh my god, I just farted. fuck? Okay. Am I actually soft locked, or is there a way to for me? Is there a way for me? Is there a way for me to go down? Wait, what? Just kill me. Maybe it'll respawn me. Damn, I have a lot of health. Damn. Damn, I don't know where to go. Hold up, I need to go pee. I don't know why I'm so gassy, guys, but I've just been farting recently. It's because I had pasta. Fredo pasta. I got a dark chocolate. I think I gotta go all the way back down, bro. Is Fable good? so much gas and bubbles brewing in my stomach that I'm farting. I know. Well, now I know. Now I'm just trying to see if there's any way I could go back, because I don't have my glider anymore. Have I gone in here before? Oh my god. How can I get sent back? There was landmines. What card is it for this? 4? How the fuck can I get sent back? The glider was in the room with the dummies? But I already had it, and I lost it. I have no idea why I keep farting, bro. It's really bad. It was a one-time use, but a one wrong turn by me sends me all the way back. But now I don't have it. How was I supposed to know that I was supposed to get in that truck? It's really weird. Hmm. Why is your chair messed up? Because I've just been sitting on it for so many years. I'm trying to get the glider back so I could go fly back down to the other side of the bridge. Sitting and farting? Oh yeah, it's destroying my chair. What the hell? That's so weird. So me getting into that to K. That sends me to K. Where is K? Yeah. What room is the glider in again? Trying to see what room it's in. What's up, Hot Stepper? Oh, okay. I see where the glider's in. Well, let's go all the way fucking back, I guess. Yeah, my sleep schedule's fucked. Just kidding, it's not that bad. Yeah. If it's not there, I'm actually fucked. Like, I don't know what to do. Ow, fuck. I'm actually gonna die too, bro. Just cause I'm just running through all this shit. I don't have any more rations though. Wait, I'm lost. Maybe there's stuff here though. Let me check. Wait, I'm not even in the right area. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god, how'd that guy not see me? And how is this not opening? Bro, it's not there. What? What do I do? That is so weird. Hmm. Um. Let me see if there's a way I could just go back to the other side. You must use the conveyor belt mechanism located in the tower building. Wait. Um. What's up, goblins? The belt is in the northeast section of the ground floor of the tower building. Uh, I think I'm just fucked. I think I'm actually just fucked. I'm like soft locked in this game right now. And I'm 1 HP. Loki just killed me so I could restart. Damn, bro. And I respawn with... How am I always soft locking myself, bro? Gonna have soft lock revenge. There's one more thing I could try. They said there might be a conveyor belt that takes me back. If that doesn't work though, it's actually over for me. Damn. And I'm stuck at 1 HP with the snake that ate all my rations. The game felt pretty good, but now I'm just like, fuck. I might just have to reload the save. I think there's one more thing I could try though. I want to see if this works. You can use a box on a conveyor belt to get transported back across the bridge. I think the conveyor belt is in the room in the northeast section of the ground floor of the tower building. Tower building. Oh my fucking god, bro. Like, are you serious? What's up, Robbie? Doing soft lock in the 90s was probably a crazy feeling. I would have just stopped gaming, yeah. Just my luck, bro. I get soft locked in the first game and in the second game. Conveyor belt on the northeast. This door? Oh! This might be my ticket out of here. Oh my god, it is. Not even soft lock, bro. It's just really complicated. Wow, it worked. It actually did work. We're so good now. Dude, what the hell? Shout out this fucking gaming forum, MGS forums from 2014. This discussion from January 2014 actually saved me. Holy shit. That's crazy. I thought it was over. But I was gonna say, that's such an easy way to get soft locked that there's no way that you get soft locked like that. You cross the bridge on the glider and then you hop on that thing and it sends you back. Like, no way. The guy on the forum literally had the exact same problem that I had. Dude, I keep farting. What's wrong with me? What's up, Zelda? Okay. Wow, we fucking did that. I had to play so many games, me too. I feel like I've played a lot of games and I realize I haven't. I haven't scratched anything. What are you playing? Metal Gear 2? Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Past the laser gate? Okay. Let me see if there's anything I missed over here though. Enchiladas? Yeah. I think I already got everything here. How do I get past this? The owl? The Nintendo and PS5 state was disappointing. Bro, what do you mean? We got Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh my god, there's a fucking spider on my wall. Oh fuck, it's still alive. It's a big ass spider too. Is it still alive? Oh my god, it's gone. The fuck? Where'd he go? Oh yeah, he's gone. I literally squished him too. How's he alive? Well, time to wear fucking sweatpants now. Time to wear sweatpants and tuck the endings of it into my socks. So that they don't go into my freaking legs and bite me in the middle of the night. W strat. I don't know where the spider went. They just use this remake cash grab strategy because of the people who beg for remakes on the regular. What game are you excited for then? I thought that week was one of the best weeks for game announcements ever. Dude, I keep farting and it smells crazy. I can't go through. How am I supposed to get through this? Persona 6. My favorite was Alien Isolation 2. I just have to wait now until it's evening. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Ill. I think Ill looks cool. The Tomb Raider remake looks pretty cool. Alien Isolation 2 looks cool. Kingdom Hearts 4 looks alright. Are they gonna turn off the laser? Kingdom Hearts 4 needs to show off other worlds. The combat for Kingdom Hearts 4 looked alright. Talk to the kids in the box. Final Fantasy VII getting another milked remake. Well, that's not even new though. They've said it for a long time that it was going to be a trilogy from the beginning. They said it beforehand, like since like 20 whenever. I think the Final Fantasy VII remakes were fun. I have the BioShock games, I just haven't played them yet. What's up, Hot Alpha? I'm so good at Counter-Strike. That's good. You having fun? The soldier was supposed to turn it off. Where the fuck is the soldier? Dirge of Cerberus was underrated. I heard the gameplay sucked. If anything, they'll probably remake Dirge of Cerberus, like, after part 3 is out. Can I start streaming it again? I don't know. Oh, here we go. I'm in. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh my god, they just keep coming in. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh snap. This guy's stealth camouflage. That was so fucking easy. The soundtrack is really good in this. Looks like I wasn't supposed to walk in that. Of course. I gotta restart the boss fight? I think it's acid. But yeah. Maybe we'll save more for tomorrow? But yeah, I think we got a bunch of good game reveals. I think, there are a lot of remakes though. So many remakes. I do think though that like we say that we don't want remakes or whatever, sometimes they're unnecessary, but like I think also like this is something Colin said too, was like people say they want to try new games and stuff and not play remakes or sequels and franchises. But then games like that will come out and then nobody will play them, you know? Because it's like people will mainly just stick to the franchises that they're hyped for. It's like you could say that you don't want remakes all you want. You could say you don't want like whatever all you want, but when that shit comes out, it's like you already know that you want to play Resident Evil 10 or whatever. You know what I mean? Because it's like you could say one thing and then do the other, you know? But when it comes to like a whole new franchise that's like a new name or whatever, like you know, it's harder for you to justify spending $70 on a new game franchise that you don't know if it's good, you don't know if whatever, you know? I mean, sometimes people do, mainly based off of like the developer or publisher, if they have a good track record, maybe like Pragmata or something. But, you know, they just be remaking the wrong games. Yeah, they're doing the very safe method, you know. Like remaking this game would be insane. But we probably won't get that for a long time because they're probably gonna remake all the safer games. All the safer games first, of course. I didn't like remakes a bit ago, but I started just accepting it since gaming will always make trends. I also think it's fine if they're making new games too. Yeah, you see, like, I don't think that's a... Like, I think the way Resident Evil does it, like, they remake, but they also make a new entry in the game and stuff. I think that's cool. Um, I think the thing that kind of sucks, though, is, like, when that IP is the only one that's getting all the attention, and then, like, other ones are, like, left to fucking... whatever. But it seems like they're gonna do some other stuff with Devil May Cry, hopefully, stuff like that. But I think I think the Tomb Raider remake is super like interesting. Like it kind of makes you want to tap into Tomb Raider now. 'Cause I think the Tomb Raider remake looks cool. Mark Zuckerberg, Adventure Time, Zelda style. DMC 1 remake would be sick if they got the original director to do it. They're probably gonna do it either way now. They're probably gonna get to a DMC remake. Did you get the games on Epic Games Launcher when they're free? Do you get... No, I don't do those. I don't do those because it's like, I'm still having to pay by having to open up Epic Games. I would rather pay $3 to just have it on Steam. Is that crazy? Why remaking a game if it's already good? Well, I think remakes could be good too. They could be good ways to try the game as well. And I think it's also like, I think it's also a business. It's also a business way of them doing it too, trying to keep the games like relevant in like a modern gaming. Like that's kind of just how it is. And I think they could be enjoyable. And then yeah. Like for example, like Metal Gear 2 is pretty good. I'm enjoying the game. But also it's like one of the most heavily requested like games to be remade, you know? But this game is good. I like this game. Cause bro, I'm looking at the Tomb Raider remake. It looks pretty cool. It's a business, not a passion. I think it depends. Because in a way, it's always been a business now. It's been a business either way since the beginning. Tomb Raider franchise died after the PS2 for me. They made the gameplay too easy to adapt to casuals player. So what would you rather they do then? Are you not interested in the remake?
You're the one to hire. This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place.
I think the remake looks interesting because it's like they're doing like the same type of classic type of gameplay with like the backflips and the dual pistols and stuff like that.
You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
So I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to remakes. Like I think they could be cool, and I think they could also like suck and be lame. It just depends how they do it.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
But I also think the word remake has become kind of like a trigger word in people, and they like immediately get like ugh, you know. But I just think it kind of depends. It really just depends if it's good or not, whatever.
Well, you found.
Dude, that shrimp Alfredo fucked me up. What's up, Wiener?
Long ago, a shadow
I should play the
fell
OG Final Fantasy
upon our
VII.
planet.
Actually,
Guided by calamity,
After
One
playing the
man
OG
sunk
Metal
beneath
Gear, I
the
should play the OG
Union.
Final Fantasy VII.
By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring
Playing all the
ruin to all.
OG shit.
But our planet answered,
No, I didn't finish MG2 yet.
awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
You can't get soft lock in OG Final Fantasy VII at least.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I'll try to get
Let's
through it.
Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Simply putting effort and passion into the game to stop relying on market trends, that's the solution. I think that's also kind of like vague though as well. Like I feel like everyone, obviously everyone could agree with that.
I'll make this quick.
But I also think that though they don't inherently like putting passion to the games and then having market trends, they don't really inherently contradict each other either though.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing
4-day marathon. How long is OG Final Fantasy VII? People always tell me to play it modded, but I don't know if I want to play it modded. I think I might just do it vanilla, just to get the vanilla experience.
Cloud.
Never would have made it this far without you guys.
36 to 46 hours. 45
And I
hours.
won't let you down.
60 FPS and stuff just makes the game feel smoother. Okay, yeah, I'll be down to do that. After MG, should I do Final Fantasy or Resident Evil? OG Final Fantasy VII mods. There's a voiceover mod? Voice acting, is that good? I should play it vanilla though before I do anything like drastic mods, I feel like.
Final Fantasy VII is just simply my favorite Final Fantasy. It was my first Final Fantasy, and it is a Final Fantasy I will forever go back to. And because of the great things that is mods, I will always have a different experience, if not the best experience playing Final Fantasy VII. And in today's video, we're going to be going over 7 must-have mods for Final Fantasy VII.
You didn't play
But with
those?
that all
Which
being
ones?
said, what is up, guys? Jen here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. As always, got you covered at times.
I haven't played the OG Final Fantasy VII. I played it for maybe like an hour.
Do so. All I ask is you to support the channel and hit that like button. And if you want to stick around,
Combat
for some
effects
more
playing 60
Final
FPS 'cause the
Fantasy
model
content,
change.
then please consider hitting
Wants to do it
that
to me.
subscribe button. Now, to make this all
Wants to
happen,
clean up the
you're gonna
backgrounds.
need Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I'll
on
probably just do like
Steam
60
on
FPS and
PC.
that's it.
And if you haven't, I've got you covered, because using my link down below, thanks to our friends at Instant Gaming, you can get Final Fantasy VII at an incredible price, and you can get modding away. And if you already have Final Fantasy VII, that's okay. Have a bit of a browse. Purchase some other Final Fantasy VII continues to get better with mods, and generally went over a couple of them, but these are the must-have mods. And the good thing about this list of
CRT?
7 we're going to be
Yeah.
going over is that they're compatible with one another. You should
Sure.
have no problems
We'll do
rolling
CRT.
them all at the same time. Now we're going to start off with gameplay this time.
Dude,
And
my
there's
farts
so
are actually
many
insane.
gameplay mods to choose from, and I had one in my mind. And I was
They're, like, super
yes, that's
warm.
the one we want to go with. But I'm going to flip it around and go with one that I think will really enhance your experience with Final Fantasy VII and get the most
No, I don't
accurate
need to poop.
better. And we're going to have to start off Osmos Limit Break mod. This will get all of the field background textures upscaled. Not only that, it does have the additional backgrounds for the Shinra Archaeology mod, so you can
35 hours. No, I never played Code Vein. I had a bunch of shrimp Alfredo, and I'm lactose intolerant, so that's probably why. How does this look with the CRT? Should I do this shit with the CRT and dub LARP? You want a real CRT? Vampire Panic. Dead Rising before Dead Rising. Playing MGS1 with CRT for the first time. Did you use shader glass for that one? Reshade. This looks pretty cool. Is there still a slight chance that the God of War remakes can come to Steam? Can come to PC? This guy just skipping all the dialogue. Sony is probably locking those down forever. That is so cringe. Do you collect games? On Steam. In my Steam library. I used to collect them physically, but I don't like playing on PlayStation anymore. The Halo remake Loki looks fun. Damn. Halo fell off, yeah. I collect physical because I don't like giving my money to greedy live service or having the game digitally. Yeah. I used to do that. But the better way to do it is to just pirate, actually. Battlefield 4 is peak. When does Code Veronica come out? What's up, Genie? Next year.
Freeze!
This looks pretty cool.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Okay, aside from the God of War remakes, what other games are there to be sad about that are only gonna be on PlayStation and that's it?
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them. What's going on in this town?
GTA 6? Okay, but GTA 6 is gonna come to PC eventually. I hope Fizzant isn't locked to PS6. It probably will be, because it's being published by PlayStation. So I think Fizzant is gonna be locked to PlayStation. If you play OG Resident Evil, play the GOG ports. Dude, I don't want to get GOG though. I'm already too deep into Steam. I'm gonna just get it on Steam. I don't play modern games because they're generic. You think people said that about games like in the early 2000s during the PS2 era? Wishing that it was like the MSX days. Steam versions are the same as GOG, but they have DRM. Yeah, I'll just get that. I don't even mind. I used to be so concerned about, oh, like actually owning the game, yada yada yada, whatever. Tell me if this is like brain dead. But it's like, I'm already so deep into Steam, and I already have so many games on Steam, that it's like, I don't want to split up my library, and if, like, I'll just buy them. I'll just buy them on Steam, and then, yeah, because it's just so much cheaper. And if it's actually like really broken on Steam and it doesn't work, then I'll just emulate it. I'm not gonna really buy it anywhere else. I'll just emulate it. Elden Ring is a Souls-like. Not even a Souls-like. It is like a soul. It is a Souls. Like it's by From Software. The mods that fix the games don't work on Steam. What's broken about the games on Steam? If I'm playing all these old games, I should low-key save OG Final Fantasy VII for last, since it's like the longest one. The CRT filter for my monitor, it's really good for pixelated games. Yeah, I started using Shader Glass. Shader Glass is really cool. What are you starting with first? Okay, so first I'm gonna finish Metal Gear 2. Then next I'll play... I don't know. What should I do next? Most Souls-like Elden Ring are very easy. Don't even know why people pretend the gameplay is complex. I don't think anybody says that the gameplay is complex. I don't think anyone even says that. They just say that it's like unforgiving and that's it. People was mad that Elden Ring was too easy, that pissed me off. Well, it's like you play the game the way you want to play it, you know what I mean? You could make Elden Ring really easy, but then there's also ways to make it really hard. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Like, just depends on how you play. Like when I was playing Elden Ring, like I was literally like fighting bosses that I literally was not ready for. And if you want, you could just go level up, farm souls, whatever, and then go back and just like two-shot the boss. Or if you want, you could just keep it making it hard for yourself and then like fight a boss for like 10 hours until you get it down. It's not really easy or hard, it's just unforgiving. And it's just like that's how you play. And you play the way you want to play, you know what I mean? That's literally what the game is. Souls like are no to be hard, but I'm saying is that Elden Ring failed to do so. In my eyes, I don't think Souls likes are. I mean, I think people label it like that, but I think the better word is unforgiving. And just because Elden Ring isn't like inherently like hard doesn't mean that it's like bad. You know what I mean? It's still good at what it's supposed to be doing, which is being unforgiving. And I think when people like complain and be like, "Oh, it's too easy," yada yada yada, that just means that you yourself took the shortcuts to make it easy for yourself, which isn't bad, but it's just like that's just the way you played. You could literally make the game hard for yourself if you want. I've seen people being happy for themselves for beating Elden Ring. Maybe because they're happy they beat the game that was unforgiving for them. Evil chat. No, I think Zelda Dragon, I don't know, every time they come in the chat, they just give off the vibes that they want to seem like everything that's post 2003 or whatever is like really shit, and all the modern gamers are really shit and they shouldn't be happy for whatever the fuck. And regurgitating like whatever Twitter says. Whatever. I've seen people being happy because they beat Elden Ring. Like, yeah, bro, they beat Elden Ring. It could be a challenge for some people and it's rewarding when you beat it. But Elden Ring's not even that hard. What the fuck? It's just a Souls-like. It's like you're trying to sound elitist, but you don't even sound elitist. Like you just sound like actual contrarian, like LARP. I don't know. That's literally all it sounds like. Whatever people like, I'm gonna do the opposite. Like, bro, it's okay. Elden Ring was a good game. I used Mimic Tier to beat the game, not gonna lie. Yeah, bro. Literally, like, you literally control the buttons you press, bro. I don't know, when people try to have this black and white thing with, like, Elden Ring, I think it's more of, like, I think it's low-key kind of self-report. It's, like, it's more of a, you're kind of just summarizing the way you played the game. Like, if it was too easy, then that means you did it the easy way, you know what I mean? That's about it. Like, you literally don't even have to, like, do all that leveling up shit. Like, you could just fucking do a no-hit. Go do a no-hit and tell me the game's easy. You know what I mean? Or you could just use Mimic Tiers and, like, use, like, spells and magic and shit and just stand back and just one-shot the boss. Then, of course, it's gonna be easy. Just posture break spamming? Yeah, shit like that. That's why I never got that about, like, people who say that about Elden Ring or Souls-likes. It's not that they're inherently hard, they're just, like, unforgiving. And that's it. That's literally it. I just fucking used the great sword, bro, and then I was getting one-shotted, and instead of, like, leveling up, then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just try and learn the patterns and dodge all of it. Whatever. That's it. That's definitely a lot harder. I'm trying to sound elitist, just being honest. I was about to agree with you until you corrected yourself. Push-ups too on top of that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to go too hard on the guy though. They have a lot of bad takes sometimes. Elden Ring was fire though. It literally is a sandbox. You play the way you want to play. That's why everybody loved it, yeah. Like No More Hero and Romeo's a Dead Man. I think the thing that you're misunderstanding though is that just because a game isn't your cup of tea doesn't make it like inherently bad or anything like that though. Like a game could be good and also just not be your thing. You don't have to try and like be objective with it to like justify whatever. Because some people are like that, bro. Like, some people don't like Souls-like, so then they'll try to justify why, like, oh, Souls-like sucks, Souls-like bad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, you just personally don't like Souls-like, and that's it. That doesn't make the game bad. Like, yeah, bro, like, when I played Elden Ring, I had a homie, bro, literally just used, like, magic. He, like, mained magic, and that shit was, like, super easy. There's literally different ways to play. Some people do like bleed builds and shit.
Oh, death.
Elden Ring was fucking fire, bro. Like,
Become my blade once more.
I could literally replay this like 5 times and have a completely different experience every single time. Like, it's a different game. And I think since it's so popular too, I think that's why people try to force themselves to have that take that Elden Ring sucks or whatever. It's almost like people try to force themselves to be like the opposite. Literally contrarian, bro. I think you see people low-key kind of doing that with GTA 6 as well. Like, bro, GTA 6. Let's not lie about GTA 6. That's gonna be like a crazy landmark in gaming. What make you like the game? I think the boss fights are cool, but the main thing I like about the game is like you get to really play the way you want to play, like the build that you want to make. Like, the way this guy's taking on this boss is completely different from the way I took on this boss. I had this fucking giant, wielding this giant big ass hunk of metal, just slamming into him. So yeah, Elden Ring is definitely like a historical game. I'm not even that big on Souls-likes, bro. I'm not even that big on Souls-likes, but like, you gotta be able to recognize that shit when that shit is like that. The shit was insane. Elden Ring got me into Souls-likes. That's crazy too, because it's like the fucking magnum opus of like the Souls-likes, you know? It's like the amalgamation of everything learned. My first was Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was crazy. Everybody is free to like what they want, everybody's free to dislike whatever they want. That's what I'm saying, bro. But then you're also saying like dickhead ass comments being like, bro, people were actually happy that they beat Elden Ring. It's like, bro, what does that even mean? This boss was so fucking sick. I still haven't finished the DLC though. I'm on the end boss. I think that's something though, a little bit of a complaint is that the DLC, they wanted to make it hard, but there's only so many things you could do about making the game hard. So what they do instead is just make it so that it just fucking one-shots you. There's nothing else they could really do with the combat at that point, except just like make it one-shot you. Two-shot you. That's like, oh, alright. And I guess that does make it harder in a way. You have to be like perfect.
And I have never known defeat.
I didn't think there would be an emote. No, this, I think you're just trying to make me look like a hater because I don't like this game, but there's whole... No, bro, I'm just quoting what you said, that's it. I'm literally just pointing out what you said. That's what you said. The only one making you look like a hater is yourself, bro. Radon pre-nerf. I need to do the Dark Souls 3 DLC.
Flickering once again. Not enough bloody itching. My flail. Bring me
This
my
looks sick.
flail. Ah, Frida. What stops 9 years? Please, my flail. Right away.
This is a path tracing mod.
Bring Frida to me, please.
You think Bloodborne will ever come to PC? I mean, we could already emulate it now, so it doesn't even matter.
The flame flickering once again. Seen blood surge.
Next thing you know, they make a PS5 emulator, and we could just emulate PS5 games. Sony hogging that shit. Bro, that's why I'm saying exclusives just ruin the fucking...
Tis only the flame.
Exclusives ruin it for everyone, bro.
Please avert thine eyes.
Just boom, 10 years later and... you still can't play Bloodborne.
I will snuff
What's up,
out
Mitsu?
these ashes for good.
Playing Bloodborne on Shad PS4 better than the actual PS4 anyways. Uncapped FPS. This boss looks sick. We had a good 5 solid years without exclusives and now it's back. All because Sony was about to lose the ball, bro. Yeah, this guy's getting fucked up. And now Xbox is going back to being exclusive as well. At least Xbox is doing console exclusive though. They could still come to PC. Sony is like full on locking it down on PlayStation owe me. She has footprints in the snow. Dude, I don't even have this DLC. I want to get this though, because I played Dark Souls 3 and I beat it and it was so sick. Estus Flask. They lock their games, they don't meet the revenue margins, they fire the studio, repeat. Dude, the fact that they shut down Bluepoint is crazy. Like, what exclusives is PlayStation even gonna make now? I guess they're doing... Yo, what's up, Colin? What's going on, bro? I guess they're doing the God of War remakes. But, like, apart from that, I don't know, like... What are they gonna do? Bring back Infamous or something? Shutting down every game studio ever. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm just happy that we could play a bunch of indie games though, I guess. I'll just stick to the PC indie games, because there's some sick-ass gems that are hiding. Dude, this boss looks crazy. This guy does hella damage to him. What's up, Colin? What you been up to, bro? What's going on? Who's even gonna want to work in industry if you're always at the risk of being fired? Dude, for real, like what? That is so shit, actually. And it's crazy because even when you do good, they still fire you, bro. Like, that's literally what happened to Battlefield 6. Like, they did hella good. Like, they were the best-selling game of 2025, and they still did like mass layoffs after that. That's crazy, bro. It's actually insane. It's fucking horrible. This is a 3-phase boss, that's crazy. But yeah, I want to tap into the Tomb Raider games. I think the list I'm going to do is I'm going to finish MG2. I'm going to finish Metal Gear 2. Shadow of the Colossus? Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus is fire. That one's still stuck on PS5. I mean PS4, at least the remaster is. The PS2 one you can just emulate. I heard that Xbox is losing money on console sales since they cost so much to make now. Dude. You know how they could like... I don't know, bro. They put themselves in that spot too. Honestly, the gaming console industry just needs to go, bro. That shit just needs to go. I think the gaming console industry just needs to go. Cause it's like, I don't know, bro. Xbox is getting fried. PlayStation, I feel like PlayStation seems like it's not getting fried, but I feel like PlayStation Spot is also really bad. Maybe not right now, but the future, I don't know, bro. Especially with the prices, like they increased the prices of base PS5s to like $650. And then it's rumored that the PS6 is going to be like up to like a $900, $1,000. Steam Deck's at 900.
A corpse
All that shit.
should be left well alone.
And yeah. You PC players really want console exclusive death? I mean, it's the thing that's literally holding everything back though.
Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so
Console
swiftly.
exclusives literally, like, name one net positive that console exclusives even do for like the average gaming consumer. Like, I literally can't name one.
Curiosity.
This game is so fire. Nobody even give a fuck about Duskbloods because it's stuck on Nintendo. Yeah, like, simply because exclusives games are the reason why the console's worth buying. Yeah, so why is that good though? That's the thing. That's, I see that as bad. That's not even a good thing. Dude, the scythe is sick. So instead of making the game accessible for everyone, they force the game to be stuck on the console only, so that you're forced to buy a console in order to play the game. That's not even a good thing. They expect you to buy their console, but wouldn't it be more profitable if they sell it to PC players too? Yeah, but then it would make the console like obsolete, bro. And you know why? So the console could be worthy. So the console could be worthy to like the shareholders and the company, but not necessarily you itself. How does that make the console worthy? How does it, like I said, how does that even benefit you as the gamer? It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. What makes the console worthy? This is what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't make sense. So if a game is exclusive on PlayStation versus a game being on all platforms, how are you as a PlayStation player at any disadvantage when a game is on all of their platforms? You're still able to play the game. I think here's the thing about exclusives, because people want to be like, oh, like the PlayStation has no games, the PlayStation 5 has no games. It does have games. I think the people, they just don't like that other people get to play the games too, which it doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, it's like, bro, you're just upset that other people could play the same games that you're playing. But it's like, everybody could play the games. I don't understand how that's a bad thing. I don't understand. Like, every argument that I've heard about it, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It literally is like the greed, bro. And I think it's also just like repping like consoles like Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation as like fucking jerseys or whatever. And it's like, yeah, and I think it's also because consoles are kind of like an expensive purchase for people. So when you spend like $500, $600 on a console, like, damn, y'all really love to categorize people. I don't care. This is corny. War of PC versus console. It's not a war. Nobody is saying it's a war. We're literally trying to end the war by saying that games should be on everything. I'm just asking you, how does games being... Nobody's categorizing anything. I'm just asking you why you think games should be exclusive. I don't really have a good... There is no good answer for it. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. There is no war. At least we're trying to make it so that there's no war. We're trying to make it so that games could be on every platform. Isn't that... Tell me how that's a bad thing. But you're the one saying that you want exclusives or whatever, and it makes your console worth buying. But that doesn't make sense. There is no war anymore, but they're trying to boot it back up. Like now PlayStation's doing exclusives again, and Xbox is going exclusive again. And now you have this whole thing happening again. And it's because of exclusives. It just makes it worse. It just makes it worse for everyone. And the reason why is that you would think that they would make more money if they would put, you know what I think? Let me know if I'm wrong, but I think this is the logical way of thinking about it. If they put games on all platforms, they would make more money technically from selling the games, right? But the reason they don't do that is that most of their money isn't really from selling games themselves. The games are the way to lure you into the console. The way they actually make the money is through subscriptions like PlayStation Plus Premium, PlayStation Plus Essential, whatever, Xbox Live, and that's how they farm the money. So they need you to be on PlayStation, they need you to be on Xbox. They use the games as a lure for you to get in there because it's exclusive there. And then when you're using the Xbox or PlayStation as your main console or whatever, you get into the ecosystem of being in there. You start paying for PlayStation Plus, and that's when you start doing the monthly memberships and shit. And that's why they also make the PlayStations cheaper. The ones that don't have the disc drives, they make it $100 cheaper, and that's a trap because when the disc drive is $100 cheaper, people are gonna get the ones that are digital. You get the digital PlayStation, you buy the digital games, and now you have a huge digital library on PlayStation, but now you're stuck on PlayStation. You can't leave anywhere else because all your games are locked to your PlayStation account, and if you leave, then you can't go anywhere else. So that's how they get you. And the real way they make money is through the subscriptions. So yeah, they're gonna lose money by not putting the games on other platforms. They're gonna lose money on like the sales of the games, but that doesn't even matter. I think what really matters is the subscription money through like the memberships. And they need people to be on the fucking PlayStation or on the Xbox for the memberships to keep going. Exclusive games are the reason why buying the console. I don't care if they give it to PC. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm basically arguing is that like that's not even that shouldn't even be a thing. That's not really if the only reason to buying your console is because if the only valid reason to buy your console is because they force a game to be stuck on there, it's low-key not really worth buying, you know? And people want to say, oh, like competition breeds whatever, exclusives are good, whatever. And it's like, I think it's the opposite. If you have the game stuck to one console, they kind of basically just have like a monopoly over like the fucking games that they're kind of selling, you know? And then you have them going like digital only as well and everything. That's the real reason. It's crazy. PlayStation made a separate controller with replaceable thumbsticks modules that also cost money instead of just making controllers Hall effect with ease of repairability like they used to. That's why I only buy third-party controllers. Yeah, that's crazy. They don't want to spend money and worry about optimization to port the game to other systems, just focus on their own hardware and get you locked in. Yeah. That's probably a reason too. I think the main reason though is that the main reason too is why they're going back is because of the next generation with the Xbox. I think they were okay with Steam getting PlayStation or whatever, but now that they see that the next Xbox is gonna be a console slash PC hybrid, PlayStation's like kind of like, oh shit, we can't put our PlayStation games on PC anymore because Xbox is gonna be able to, the next Xbox is gonna be able to play the PlayStation games. So I think the only way they're like, oh, we're gonna have to put our games like exclusive to PlayStation again now. And since PlayStation went back to being exclusive, now Xbox is back to being exclusive too. It's because like Xbox was able to get the games that PlayStation was playing. So yeah, it's really shit. Exclusives are fucking horrible, bro. Exclusives are actually horrible. I don't see how they I don't see the justification for consoles existing. What's up, Highwoods? I got hacked. I tried playing with Mr. Beast on Minecraft. And he got hacked? What the fuck? Dude, damn, rip. The future of consoles should low-key kind of be what Xbox is doing. I think the future of consoles should literally just be kind of like literally PCs. Games optimized for that hardware, whatever. And then all the games ported to it. And for handhelds exactly too. Like the Switch shouldn't exist. Like they should all just be Steam Decks. I know that sounds crazy, but imagine everything being a Steam machine, everything being a Steam Deck, every handheld being a Steam Deck, and all the consoles, instead of being console manufacturers, they're just game publishers. And it's just all on everything. Completely optimized. But that means Steam would also have a monopoly too, and they could also make things worse as well. So, it probably wouldn't work under a capitalist society. That would be like a utopia, bro. Like that would be a utopia. That would be like the end game of like hardware and gaming being specifically for hardware and gaming and the ease of use of gaming. Like everything centralized onto one system or like one like ecosystem. And then all the games are optimized for that ecosystem. And then that, yeah, I think that's what it'd be. It'd be centralized. But that's not a capitalism thing though. We would have to do it under a centralized economy. Yeah, bro, imagine Smash Bros on Steam. It's because gaming isn't really seen as like a art to preserve, you know? Not within a capitalist society. It would have to be It's seen as a thing to like have artificial scarcity and shit to make higher profits and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, a PS5 is literally just a PC. Everything, like all that shit, they're all computers. They're all literally computers. But it's just all scattered everywhere and shit. A PS5 is just a computer that has like very specific guardrails on it that allow it to do what it's supposed to do. But if you look at the PS5, where they put Linux on it, it's literally just a Steam machine, bro. People were playing Counter-Strike on it. Like, look at this shit.
The PS5's GPU is picked up right away with zero tinkering needed at all. Oh my god, dude, the Steam hardware survey showed up.
Like, it's literally just a Steam machine. It's a computer. It's literally a computer. I mean, it is a computer. It's a fucking hardware machine, bro.
Probably a little bit worse.
It just has very specific guardrails
That's
on
pretty
it,
much our first lesson
so
here.
that
The PS5
they control how you fucking play the game, how you know, how you're able to buy the games, whatever. But like, yeah, bro, look, he's playing like fucking Crysis, playing Halo on a PS5. They're all just computers.
But since this is a jailbroken PS5, we can also mod a lot of these games to run at 60 frames. And we even
That's
got
crazy. PS5 Linux Counter-Strike. Look at this shit, bro. On the PS5, switch it to PC mode. It's literally just a PS5 playing Counter-Strike. And it runs good, bro. It literally runs good. This is why I think like consoles just shouldn't exist anymore, bro. They're literally a thing of the past. They literally hold back gaming. It just doesn't work. I mean, like it works more for like the shareholders and the CEOs and whatever. The need to keep the consoles alive for memberships and maximum profits. But for gaming, like, bro. So now imagine that, like just a universal computer that's like meant for gaming, like a little Steam machine, a little box in everybody's room that's like, it plays everything, PlayStation, Xbox, all that stuff. And instead of like bro, that would be so fire. That would be so fire. PC games are a joke compared to console. Oh my god, bro. You're not fucking getting it, man. You're not getting what I'm trying to say. It's okay, bro. Just buy the next PS6. Whatever. But I don't know. I'm trying to help you out. Trying to help you out. This is like the way to go. You just have the jersey on. You're wearing the jersey way too hard right now. All we need are Steam machines and Steam Decks for entry-level consoles.
1, 2.
And then if you want to upgrade. And the thing is too is that all games that come out for like PS5, PS4, whatever, they're kind of like specifically optimized for that hardware too. So like if there was like a baseline hardware for like PCs
0.0 the
and it
better.
was like specifically optimized for that too, then it would just be fire because everything would just be optimized for that.
I didn't.
It's impossible to accomplish that, yeah. In a capitalist society, yeah. Because they just want to extract as much money as possible. Imagine everything was optimized for the Steam machine. Yeah, it's because like the PS5, they specifically optimized for it, but like a PC equivalent, it has to have like better specs in it to kind of like brute force and tank it to be able to run it. It's really annoying.
Hi everyone, I'm Tim Little. I'm going to show you how to put Linux onto your PS3 after you have all the necessary files and whatnot installed. Okay, you can look it up how to do it on the internet. start under system settings. You're gonna wanna, if you're installing it, we don't show you how to install it in this tutorial, but if you plan on installing it, go under.
Console shouldn't exist anymore. Then what game will we play then other than free-to-play shooter? Lamal delusional. How do I even argue against this kid, bro? I don't even want to say anything. I feel bad because I feel like he's like 11 years old. He obviously doesn't understand what we're saying. I feel bad. I don't even want to like try and make him feel bad or like say anything, bro. Like I'm just gonna be like, all right, man, you got it.
It's completely free. You can go online and download it. Go to the Linux website. You know, simply Google OpenOffice, download.
He can't be real. He's probably like 10 or something. I don't know. Like, there's no other explanation.
I mean, I'm not putting this video out here so that,
I don't even want to be mean.
you know, to amaze
I don't
you.
even try to be
This is
mean.
something that you can do. This is something that's
Or maybe he's rage baiting.
that I found useful. That I have a few friends that play PS.
But he made the same argument like 2 months ago.
You simply have to read up about it. You have to put the right files on, and you know, burn the image of it correctly.
He made the same argument 2 months ago when we were talking about this.
And it can become yours.
Defending
Okay,
console
so now we're at
gaming
the main
hard.
menu.
But bro, like you literally just said that you don't want to give money to big greedy corporations. What happened? Isn't that like It's the jersey, bro. It's the jersey. When you're deep into console gaming, you feel like you have to justify it so hard because it's like, you know. But you realize it's the jersey that you're wearing. You're just burning money. I mean, you're burning money like either way, but it's just like oh shit. Oh my god, I just dropped my fucking green light. Whatever, I'll just leave it down there for now. He said, what game will we play other than free-to-play shooter delusional? Bro. Arkham Knight, Devil May Cry, Halo, Warhammer Space Marine 2, Overwatch, literally like every other fucking game that's come out. I don't know what this idea is that like PCs are just like free-to-play shooter games, bro. What? PCs literally play everything. PCs literally play everything, and the games that they can't play are because consoles force them to be exclusive so that they don't come to PC. I don't understand how like you're not understanding that. That doesn't make sense. Do you think that the only games on PC are just free-to-play shooter games? I don't even want to say anything, bro. I don't even want to say anything. The thing that's so fire too is that like PC is like the ultimate like it's the ultimate like preservation. Like you could play any fucking era if you want. You're playing the games that are coming out today, and then you could also just play the fucking MSX games, PS1 games, whatever. Yeah, but if consoles shouldn't exist, how do we get all those gems that are on console? They would just make them for PC. Those games just don't stop existing because of consoles. They should all just be made for PC. I just think you don't understand what we're trying to say. Games are made to be played on whatever platforms are available for them to be played on. And that's it. Just cause a console doesn't exist doesn't mean that a game still wouldn't exist. For example, Sega stopped making consoles. Sega's last console was the Sega Dreamcast, and they still make games. The games just don't come out for the Sega Dreamcast anymore though. But they're still making games. They're just publishing them now instead. They're putting them on Steam, they're putting them on PlayStation, they're putting them on Xbox. But they still exist. That's why I'm saying the same thing should low-key happen to like all consoles though. That shit should happen to Nintendo. Instead of Nintendo doing the shit that they're doing, they should low-key just stop making consoles, stop doing all that bullshit, and just make games. And then make games for like the Steam Deck, make games for like whatever. Post it on every platform. Sony should be a publisher, and then Xbox should be a publisher, and everything should just be centralized on one ecosystem, which would be the most optimal one. At the end of the day, it would just be like a optimal PC at the end of the day. And then the same thing for the handheld, it would just be like a handheld, like a standard handheld. I'm not saying everything should be PCs, but technically everything already is a PC in a way. Everything is a computer. They're all computers. They just have guardrails on them where they're allowed to overprice you games because the games are only available on that hardware. Yada yada. Because you don't actually have control. You don't actually have control over your hardware. When you have a PlayStation, when you have a Switch, you don't actually have control over your computer. Because it's a computer. Consoles are computers. They're just computers that are super nerfed that like you can't play shit on it. That you can't use it to its full ability. Oh yeah, this one looks cool. Nintendo doesn't even put their old games on Steam, they're just hoarding so many games that you can't even play on the Switch. Mainly the entire DS/3DS library. Yeah. Exactly. Same thing with PlayStation. Like, I hear rumors that, oh, PlayStation is trying to do like a emulator for like PS2, PS1, PS3 games. But you know damn well they're not gonna let you put a PS1 or PS2 or PS3 disc in there. They're gonna make you repurchase the games all over again, whatever few select games you're able to play, in order to like play on your PlayStation. Like, that's what I mean. Like it's a computer that they own and they set the guardrails and you pay the money to play the games that they allow you to play. Meanwhile, on a PC, a game that was released like fucking 15 years ago, you could pull up and play like right now. Like I could literally play anything from like this shit that came out recently to fucking I don't know, Tomb Raider 1. Like it doesn't even have to be through Steam. It could be like the abandonware ports you could emulate. Like it could literally be all that shit. All the different eras, you know? You have to rebuy them digitally. It's insane, bro. That's what I mean. Consoles literally only exist to be they make it cheaper for people to get into, but they suck all the money after that as well. That's literally what consoles are. They're just PCs with guardrails that like they control. Like they control the PC. They control what you play. It's crazy. It's actually insane. The opposite of a personal computer. It's a Sony computer. Exactly. That's what consoles are, bro. And in a way, they're low-key. It's seeping into PC as well. It's like kind of seeping into Steam. You don't actually really own your games as well. Like even PC has its problems. So what we're talking about is more of just like its own like this hypothetical is just like a utopia basically, bro. This shit, we're not gonna see this shit, but it would be so awesome. Like it's the most optimal and ideal way to make the gaming experience like the best for gamers. But you know, it's just in an ideal world. I love the fact that console has their own aesthetic. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like the jerseys, bro. That's not really that important. The aesthetic is mainly just like the vibe, you know? The PlayStation 2 early 2000s like edits whatever, like they're cool. You know, they have that vibe to it. But apart from that, like that's about it. It's literally just nostalgia bait. That's literally all it is. It's just nostalgia bait. The aesthetic of these different consoles or whatever is that it that's not really a worthy enough excuse for them existing. It's just kind of a thing of a past. People are more attached. That's what I'm saying. You're attached to like the brand. You're attached to the idea of like PlayStation, PS2, the little PlayStation, like the sound chimes and all that, or the Xbox, like whoo, and all the stuff. That doesn't do us any good, bro. That's like a spell. It's a spell. It's literally a spell on people. You know what I mean? And they could still exist in a way, um, but just through their games. I'm also talking about the Dreamcast. Okay, so let me ask you this. For exclusives like this, like the Dreamcast is how old? Like over like 20 years old now or whatever? And exclusives make the consoles worth buying. I love the PS2 because this console has solid games. Okay, so what I'm asking you is this. Why should it be that PlayStation 2 games, if you want to play a PlayStation 2 game right now in 2026, how should you play it? How do you want to play the PS2 game? Let's say it's only available on the PS2. What's the way to play the game? Why are you still awake? Because I took a nap in the evening. What's up, J Dollars? Emulator or PS2? But you said emulator. I thought exclusives make the game worth buying though. I mean the console's worth buying. The emulator contradicts that. Can we agree that if you want to optimize for the most convenient at this day and age, shouldn't PS2 games be readily accessible to be played on whatever hardware? Doesn't that just make the most sense? That just makes the most sense. I don't know why we need to lock it to a console. That doesn't make sense to me at all. There's no, like, not even emulator. It shouldn't even be emulator. It should just be ported. Like, I could just boot up Devil May Cry HD Collection and just play the PS2 games right now. Why do we need to emulate? Why do we need to boot up an old-ass PS2? Isn't it just better to have it on all consoles, on all platforms to play? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you want to play on a PS2, if you want, that's fine. But I'm just saying, why should it be restricted to only that? Or only emulating? Because I have to do it for God of War and stuff. But it's like, it shouldn't have to be like that. It doesn't make sense. That's the point I'm trying to get at. The cock game is real. Yeah. Can you imagine if all games were exclusive to their console? Like, if you want to play Call of Duty 4, you need to get a PS3. But if you want to play DMC, make sure you boot up the PS2. Next thing you know, you're gonna have like 10, 40 consoles in your room, and you gotta blow off the dust off of all your fucking consoles and everything just to play the singular games you want to play. If you want to play a Nintendo game, you gotta play this or whatever. It's like it should, like, just ideally it should all just be in one ecosystem that everybody could play on whatever platform they want. It just this whole console shit just doesn't make sense to me. Older consoles aren't going to last forever. Exactly, too. That doesn't make sense. Because they don't make those consoles anymore. Like, the more and more they stop working, they die out, whatever. And especially, like, the actual cartridges and discs, too. Like, they're just going to get more and more rare. Like, it doesn't make sense. It should all just be art that is preserved. If Sony would maintain production, will be amazing. Okay, but why though? Do you fuck with Bayonetta? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just finished it. Imagine if the Halo games were still exclusive. Yeah, bro, isn't it fucking awesome that they put it there? Like, keep making PS2? Bro, I don't... That's not the point that I'm trying to get at, bro. I think you're just really attached to, like, the vibe and, like, the brand of, like, how classic and, like, nostalgic the PS is. But that's not the point I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to get at, like, game preservation and, like, how games should be as a whole. It's better to buy new than used for me. Yeah, bro, it's all good, bro. Never mind, bro. I don't even know what to say. I don't know why I kept going. I don't know why I kept going knowing that he's low-key not really understanding what I'm saying. It's a good game. I just wish Bayonetta 2 was on Steam. Yeah, see? Bayonetta 2 and 3 should be on Steam. Everything should be on fucking Steam. Everything should be on everything, bro. Everybody should be able to play on your preferred hardware. Play on OG hardware is kind of dumb considering Like well, I get like the nostalgia factor, whatever, you know, that there's that special like case if like, oh, you want to play on a, you know, just for the vibe, I guess. But I think like like it should be on everything. It should be on everything and like I don't know. Like I thought I like a good 3 years ago I bought a PS3 because I'm like, oh dude, I should get a PS3 and jailbreak it and put a bunch of games on it. Like that'd be cool and all. Bro, I've never touched it in so long. I haven't touched it in so long. I barely even use it because it's just so much more like it's so much more convenient to just like literally pull up the emulator on PC and just like just do that. Sell that PS3? I might, but I don't know. Might keep it for the hashtag vibes. I keep thinking about getting a modded PS3, but I don't know if I would use it. I'm not trying to debate, by the way. I'm just saying that because I'm a collector, and that's cool. You could be a collector, but I'm just saying that exclusives hurt gaming as a whole. That's all I'm saying. You could collect all you want, but why does it have to be exclusive? Just doesn't make sense. Everything should be on everything. Every launcher with synced friends, cloud saves achievement, APIs, library import tools, and no friction. Oh my god. Not only just that. Okay, bro. Imagine. We're living in a full-on utopia. Everything is like, bro, okay, we're living in a full-on utopia. Gaming utopia, bro. Every handheld, like it's all in the same ecosystem, but not, it doesn't all have to be like certain, like everything has to be an ugly ass Steam Deck, you know? Different handhelds could look like different, like they could have different looks to them, different personalized vibes to them. Some of them are designed differently, whatever. Some of them, whatever. But it's all the same ecosystem, you know? Like it's all in the same ecosystem. You get to pick the one that you want. Maybe you get like a clamshell one. Maybe you get like a PSP style one, or maybe you get like a bigger one, whatever. And then it's connected to like everybody's like console, but the console is like a PC that's like in the ecosystem, whatever. All the games are on there from Nintendo to PS1 to Xbox to Steam, like PlayStation, like PC, whatever. They're all together, indie games. And not only that, imagine like customizable front ends for this like launcher. Imagine like you could use like imagine you could have custom like okay, you know how like Steam we could have like Millennium and change like the themes of it and like oh yeah, I have like a dark theme on it. Imagine you boot up on the couch, whatever. You pull up the controller and you could put like the PS3 XMB on it. And it looks like the fucking PS3 XMB, but technically it's a computer. But you have your whole Steam library in here, whatever, but it's just a front end, you know? You have your Steam friends or whatever. But it's not Steam, it's not PlayStation, it's not Xbox, it's just a centralized hypothetical everything is like together, you know? And it has like its own it has like an operating system. Not an operating system, but I don't know, something. Or you could just switch between like different UIs, like it's all customizable to your liking. I'm talking this is like 300 years in the future if we've achieved world peace. Free online. course. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? What else? Crossplay wouldn't exist because you're not crossplaying between different different consoles or whatever. Everything's on the same ecosystem. Everything looks different. You could have different specialized like front ends, different like whatever, different looking handhelds, but it's all in the same ecosystem, except all the games are on those platforms. Bro, that would be so fucking awesome. What else? Add to this idea, guys. You actually own the games with no DRM. Dude, yeah, I don't know. What else? That's low-key what? That's low-key. That would just be fire as fuck. Games are optimized. Everything runs smooth like butter. That's about it. Having everything on same driver and OS like Linux would be good for optimization. Buy whatever tier hardware you can afford. Peak. And you don't leave generations behind either. You know what I mean? Like the whole PS3 to PS4 thing was so just like, that is so horrible, bro. Leaving behind your whole library. Free online? Yeah, same. Damn, bro. That would be so sick. Ideally, all systems would be on Linux by default for gaming, and Windows would be dead in the future. Need that. Need that to happen. I wonder if the Project Helix Xbox thing is gonna try and like force you to use like get the PC gaming through like window, like I don't know, through like Xbox Windows Store or some shit like that. Because Steam is the one that takes a cut, like Valve takes a cut when they sell on Steam and then you buy on Steam. I wonder how that would work, and I wonder if that means they're gonna get rid of paid online. I heard Windows is locking in for gaming. I'm too deep into Steam, bro. You see, I have the same problem, kind of. It's like now, it's like the launchers are gonna become the new consoles, bro. Can you imagine that? Imagine everything being PC, but this is the wrong end. This is the bad ending. Everything's PC, but everything is like launcher exclusive. I guess it's not that bad, cause you know you don't have to get a whole new console for it, but launcher exclusive. Imagine, bro. Fuck. The console exclusive thing is low-key kind of like, imagine that in like a PC dominated world. That would kind of be as dumb as like being like, okay, this game you could only play if you have an Nvidia graphics card, and this game you could only play if you had an AMD graphics card. That's low-key the same shit. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Can you imagine that? Just hardware locked games. Imagine. Resident Evil 9 a little? Damn. The only way to be possible is making the openness of PC more attractive without the frictions of it. It's because they're trying to make it so that you don't even own like your... They don't want you to own your own PC. It's fucked. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with like the next... I don't think PlayStation's gonna die, but I think PlayStation's probably gonna become like a hermit. It's probably gonna be like Nintendo, where they just go off on their own, and they don't really have any competition. I guess they just make games exclusive to their thing, and that's it. And I think it's gonna be Xbox and Steam, like Valve, that are gonna compete now. Seems like it's gonna be like the Xbox and the Steam machine or whatever that's gonna try and fight over like the PC shit. PlayStation's still gonna be huge though, cause PlayStation's huge. But I think when it comes to exclusives, like I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do actually. I have no idea. If console prices are going up, might as well get a PC, but people are just too comfortable in their ecosystems. And some people are just so locked into it too. That's how they get you with the discless like the digital consoles too. Like you literally just can't leave cuz your whole library is there, bro. Grandwish? No. They make hardware unreliable on purpose so you have to constantly need to rebuy it, like PlayStation with the DualSense. I would low-key just leave gaming. I would just leave gaming and yeah. I don't know. When is the Steam machine happening?
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders.
It was supposed to be this year. I think it got delayed. There's always videos like this month. Is it coming? It's like the GTA 6 of fucking consoles. Lossless scaling frame gen with MG2? No. Should I try that? Steam machine is good for people who don't have a powerful PC and are mainly console gamers. Yeah.
In today's video, we've got to talk about
all I'll be back. I need to go pee.
Hardware and all of the evidence that suggests the Steam Machine and Steam Frame are still coming in June. And after that, we're going to talk about what we've been playing lately. And yes, I'm saying we for a reason. My friend Ray from Xbox Ready has joined me here on Deck Ready for the first time, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Wait. What? No, I was in that other video that you shot in my apartment.
Oh yeah, it does. So
yeah.
the second time. That doesn't count. That was like 1.5 times.
Yeah, I popped on for like a half second. Me and Jim are riding high after that weekend, actually attending Summer Games Fest, Days of Play, Xbox Game Showcase, hanging out with a bunch of cool people and drinking these Viking-sized beers at Barney's Beanery over in Burbank. It was an awesome weekend.
Yeah, I hadn't drank for 6 months, so they hit me pretty hard. But getting serious here, the vast majority of people who watch this channel are not subscribed, so if you're one of those people, help me out by subscribing and setting your notifications to all. But with the intro out of the way, let's put our detective hats on and talk about all of these shipments of Steam hardware coming into the United States and try to figure out if this thing is releasing in June or not. Spoilers, I'm pretty sure it is because there are leaks out there. I'm not going to cover leaks. It seems a little egregious, but there are leaks out there. That's all I'm going to say.
You got to be careful about those leaks, man. I got in trouble just the other day because I was talking about the Avatar The Last Airbender movie, The Legend of Aang, leaking. And at the time, I was like, well, it's already out. I should talk about it. But then I was catching up with someone. They were like, can't believe you did that, man. Even in the comments, people were like, if you really respected the movie and the people who worked on the movie, you wouldn't be covering.
We still don't know anything about Steam Machine.
I feel like June is...
June? Dude, that's this month. Is it? Bro, we got 2 weeks left. GTA 6 marketing soon. I think it's time for bed now. I think it's time for bed, I think. I want to finish MG2 tomorrow, bro. It's really fun. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe no. I don't know if I don't know if it's honeymoon phase because the gameplay is still like old, but it's up there. It's up there on the list. It's up there. Demonic demon ring. I was about to say demonic ring. All right, well. Yeah, Metal Gear 2 is really good. Alright, peace out, guys. Bye. What's up, successful lobotomy? Alright, peace out.